Warning, this review may contain minor spoilers, so if you're like me and don't want to know anything before you play it, run now. Hi, my name is Ethan Anderson. Welcome to a Game Zombie review of the Dark Souls 2 DLC, The Crown of the Ivory King. Woo! So first things first, the Crown of the Sunken King DLC was pretty sweet, and the Crown of the Old Iron King was pretty good too. But now it's time for the final installment of the Lost Crowns trilogy, so head to the Shrine of Winter and bring a blanket, cause it's gonna be cold. Let's start off by talking about the environment. If you didn't like the fire the previous DLC had, you're really gonna love it here because there is snow and ice everywhere. The feeling of being in a constant storm is pretty awesome, and the views are absolutely gorgeous. Once you take the time to stop admiring the scenery, you might discover that there are chests and goodies trapped within the ice. But how do I get them? You might ask. Well, you'll just have to be patient, because eventually you'll find the source of the ice and make it all go away. This opens up new passages and treats for you to find, as well as new ways to die. This DLC reminds me a lot of how Dark Souls 1 was designed, because everything intersects in crazy ways, and you'll often find yourself going, wait a second, as you get lost within this labyrinth. But of course, every labyrinth needs a minotaur, so let's discuss the new enemies. Most of the enemies feel a lot like repeats, but there are a few tricks that will make you scream either for joy or agony. The common baddies are real slow and can often be backstabbed with ease, but as the ice melts, things take on a new life, forcing you to be vigilant and aware of your surroundings. The evading phantoms for this DLC are awesome to fight, so I'll try not to reveal too much about them, but I advise you to always watch your back. Lastly, the boss fights have some pretty cool mechanics. The first fight I'll just play the sound of so as not to spoil too much. Ah! 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 Oh no! Oh frick! Oh crap! Ah! The final boss starts off with a Titanfall and consists of an all-out brawl in a fiery abyss that can be really tough unless the player does a little searching and gets some help, similar to the last DLC. If you're a fan of jolly cooperation, then you're in luck, because there are plenty of opportunities to team up with your fellow undead. There actually wasn't one boss that I didn't have some form of help. The first boss I simply needed a meat shield, and as for the second, having two armies clash is an awesome experience. Like the other DLCs, there is a multiplayer portion of the map. I would describe it as living all the way across town and having to walk through a blinding blizzard while dodging traffic, so you can get to school to take not one, but two tests, and there's a big chance you might fail. Although this idea is kind of cool, I ended up just wandering around for 30 minutes just to be killed by Rudolph, so yeah. Overall, the DLC is a ton of fun, and is filled with great experiences along with some cool loots. So we here at Game Zombie give the Crown of the Ivory King DLC 4 Praise the Suns out of 5. Have a great day, everyone.